In this movie, we're going to look at the mirror tool. In this scene, I have a few bones. I have my upper leg, knee, ankle, ball, and toe. Let's say if I wanted to mirror these on the other side. The way I can do that is by double-clicking on the first bone, which selects the entire hierarchy. I can either go to Tools, Mirror, or I could quickly go on the main toolbar and there's the mirror icon right there. Let's click on that. Over here in the first area, it's giving me my mirror axis. So I can either mirror on the x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, or also do a combination of x, y, yz, or zx. And you can see how it's giving me a preview. So let's say in this case I want to just go back on the x-axis. I can either offset it from here, or I can later on move it after I'm done with this tool, after I say OK. In this case, I'm just going to offset it first. And my tool right now is on reference. Let's start with no clone. No clone is pretty much what it says. It's not going to give you a clone. It's simply going to mirror the original object. Copy is just going to make a copy for you, and that's it. And there's your mirror. Let's delete this. Double click on this. Go to mirror again. Just remember again, you can go to the mirror tool either from here or tools mirror. If I say instance and if I give it some offset, instance is a nice feature in Max where if I say instance right now, just let's take a quick look at this. I have my bones copied over here, and let's say if I go to the left upper leg O2 and if I apply a modifier. In normal cases I wouldn't do any edit poly or anything on the bones, but let's say just for the purposes of this video right now, I'm taking this bone and I'm changing it. Look how the original bone is also changing the shape. And if we go to the original bone right now, you can see it's got the edit poly modifier too. Plus I can go to the original bone and change it, and my copied bone also changes right here. So it's a real cool feature. Instance works both ways. Let me delete that. And let's try one more right now. Let's double click on this hierarchy. And I'm going to go back to the mirror tool. And this time I'm going to do reference. Let's say OK. And let's pull this time. Reference is slightly different than mirror, which means that if I go and change the original bone right now, you can see everything is changing. But reference also allows me, for the copied bone right here, the reference bone hierarchy right here, you can see this little grayed out area right here. It's almost like a bar. So I can pretty much apply on top of this level, I can have more modifiers. So I can just click on that right there and apply a mesh editing edit poly. So it's above that bar. You can go back to your original, you can see that the edit poly wasn't applied over there. And now if I go and change a few points on the reference, you can see that the original is not changing. So try playing with the mirror tool. It's a really cool tool and will save you a lot of time when you're trying to do just one side of the object and just duplicate all your copies on the other side, and by going to the mirror tool.